everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all of the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Don't say anything he says is interesting or good. Otherwise, he's going to keep picking up stuff and saying it's other stuff.
On the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
When I first heard Marge was going to join the police academy, I thought it would be fun and zany like the movie Spaceballs. But instead, it was dark and disturbing, like the movie Police Academy.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, you know, as I lie here, I can't help but notice the reason I am out of 9mm rounds is that I was not properly briefed. And the reason for that is this mission was not properly researched. If certain people had bothered to gather intelligence on the creatures before bumbling into the situation, we wouldn't be down here with single-shot big bores when we should be packing full auto, preferably belt-fed.
One egg was 40.
Welcome to Plotty Time.
It's got to be Tremors, right?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome today.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon. It's still sexy.
How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for me.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Plotty Time, sponsored by, who was it, Chump Slap?
It's sponsored by, make sure you watch the level of your heating oil in your home. Because if it heats your water and you really need to take a shower, it's going to fucking suck.
Did you run out of oil and not realize it?
Yeah, I went to take a shower the other day and it was just wouldn't get hot. I was fucking flipping out.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh shit. So
And that's awful.
yeah, $850 later, I could take a hot shower.
Did you have to prime everything again and clean it
Yeah,
out?
they had to come in and do all that shit.
Oh, it sucks.
Yep.
Man, I haven't had to deal with that here. I've been on the grid.
You got gas?
Yeah, I got gas.
Right now, I've got a gas furnace, but we're on the payment plan where I think we pay like $60 a month.
Yeah.
And then that's just what it is. Like, it doesn't go up or down. It's just I always pay $60. And in the summer, we don't use the furnace, so we don't pay anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mine's
And it equals out.
connected to my
Oh, so yours is oil, Poppascotch?
Gas.
No, it's gas.
Oh.
Pretty sure it's gas. I get a bill from the gas company, right?
Yeah, but you have to, like, how do you heat your water in the summer?
Water's electric.
water's electric. It is just house heating. Yeah, mine's
Okay.
fucking water heater or boiler or whatever they fucking call it.
Yeah, not a lot of people around here have, like we did back home with the tanks that
Yeah.
you fill up.
Because there's a fucking monopoly in this town. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Anyways, let's start where we always start. Dr. Scientist. I didn't forget. Let's start where we always start. Dr. Scientist. What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
What am I watching, you ask?
Hell yeah.
Well, after last week and we talked about, Roswell and stuff, I finally sat down and watched Oppenheimer.
Oh,
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
is it slow?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It took me 3 sittings.
Isn't it like 3 hours
Yeah.
almost? Yeah, fuck that, man. I don't think I can do that.
It's definitely not worth it for you, Chump Slap. I know that.
I'm going
all
to
right.
do it eventually, but I think it's going to be a plain movie. You know what I mean? Like, I can't go
Yeah.
anywhere for 6 hours. I got nothing to do.
Yeah.
I want to think about anything else besides being on this fucking plane.
I already did a report on Oppenheimer in like the 8th grade, so I don't think I
you
need to
you know
anything.
exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nothing was a surprise or a shock to me the entire time,
Right?
but it was still okay.
That's why I don't like shit based on true stories.
Yeah.
My dad saw it, and his takeaway was, man, I can't believe they just kept focusing on this Oppenheimer guy. I'm like, Dad, the movie's called Oppenheimer. I think he thought it was like a documentary of like the creation of the atomic bomb. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, it's about this guy and his role in it.
Yeah, fucking.
And then he was like, oh, well, I guess it was okay. All right.
Sounds like your dad.
Yeah.
What else did I watch?
Yeah.
I actually went and saw the new Ghostbusters movie.
Oh shit, is it good?
It's all right. If I had to pick between that and Oppenheimer, it depends on your mood.
Yeah, those are two very different moods, I would think.
Yeah.
How long is that movie? Yeah, like
It's 2 hours with all the previews.
So it might be a short one.
Yeah, it might be like an hour 40, hour 45.
Did you like it more or less than the previous one?
More.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
More than when Gozar came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it better than that.
Okay, I'm assuming there's no Vigo because that was our thing when we were talking about.
No, there's no Vigo.
Look, if they do fucking Vigo now, we're gonna be pissed. But we all kind of want to still see Vigo. You know,
I would have loved to see Vigo come back.
I want to see him come back too, but I don't know. Not that way. I don't know what to say.
There's just so much. All the Ghostbusters movies are the same, where you have this big worry about some big event, and then it happens in the last 5 minutes, and it's over, and it's kind of like, oh,
Yeah. Well, it's usually built. It ramps up.
yeah. Hey, it does in this too, but
Yeah.
I remember reading a thing that Dan Aykroyd said in an interview, whatever, since Ghostbusters. And he always said, like, he wanted to create this huge Ghostbusters universe. And his thought process was, like, these guys are one unit in one city. Like, what if they franchised? You know what I mean?
That would have been neat, but
You could be I want to see a TV show where they follow on, like, 5 different Ghostbusters units. Like one
Cops,
in fucking...
but Ghostbusters.
Like Cops. Yeah, like one in Miami, one in fucking, I don't know, Oklahoma City. You know, throw 4 other cities in there.
Yeah.
That was so cool. And like they could be completely different. You could focus on the characters and their roles and how they got into it. I don't know what's going on. Get on it, Columbia or whomever owns Ghostbusters now.
yeah,
We might have just gave him $1 billion idea.
yeah. Of course we did.
Ghostbusters Cops. Psh, we are full of fucking awesome ideas, man.
I just really want to see a Ghostbusters Cops now.
I know.
Like a ride along Ghostbusters? That'd be
Yeah.
so sick.
Speaking of that, I also did watch season 11 or 12 of Doctor Who.
I really thought you were going to say I did see some Cops.
No,
I thought he was going to say, I watched season 11 of Cops, man. That's great. Ronnie Dobbs was on it.
Oh, I got to watch that again too. Run, Donnie, run. It's been a long time since I saw that.
Right.
Yeah, I was watching Doctor Who to get ready for the new season that comes out sometime soon.
Oh, shit. New Doctor still.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a question about Doctor Who. So how does this show get released? Like if they have a doctor, do they just release like seasons every year and take breaks in between doctors?
No.
Or do they take like long breaks in between seasons or series as they call them?
I think they just take breaks when they need to take breaks.
Whenever they're done with their story,
Yeah.
just make a new one.
The doctors
they
can
do
kind
go
of flow normally.
Right, but they do go like years without
Sometimes.
new episodes.
So I assume they have a story and then they're like, all right, we're done with it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another Doctor Who, and then they think of something and they do it.
Yeah, because the second group has 13 seasons and it started in 2005. It's been over 17 years.
Oh, that's crazy.
Did that start with Matt? What's his name?
It started with Chris Eccleston.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting he was like the quote unquote new one.
Yeah, he was the first one. And then it was David Tennant and then Matt Smith.
I thought Matt Smith was earlier. Well, I've never seen an episode of Doctor Who. I don't know why I even know this much about it.
I have no
And then it was
idea.
Peter Capaldi, then Jodie Whittaker. I don't think I missed any in there.
I'm sure we'll get fucking emails if you did.
Yeah.
Oh, those Doctor Who fans, they'll get you. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he said.
What did I play, did you ask?
I was interested.
I played a couple of walking sims.
A couple.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think Chump Slap might like both of them.
Oh, no.
Well, the first one was called Entropy Center.
I love the name.
And it was it's kind of like a puzzle game, kind of like Portal, but there's switches and stuff, and you can move blocks around, and then you can aim at the blocks and rewind them through time as you're doing things. So you can hit switches and then go do other things. And
16 switches.
yeah, it was pretty fun. 16 switches. I enjoy it. I recommend it if you like puzzle games. I mean, it's not as good as Portal.
Well,
Don't get me wrong, but
What is?
it is, but it is still fun.
Yeah, I like Portal games.
Yeah, because
Portal games. Puzzle games.
yeah, it's based on like there's this facility on the moon which detects things that happen on Earth and then rewinds time for Earth when something bad happens and warns them.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
And then something goes wrong at the center, and you're there trying to figure out what happened.
Nice.
So does that mean that on Earth, if you're just a regular random person on Earth, you just would have no idea? They would
Yeah.
just be like, "Oh, hey, by the way, guys, I saved."
Yeah, you don't realize time would be rewound, and all the higher ups knew what to do to stop it or stop things like that.
So it's real,
Yeah.
based in reality. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
And then I played a game. I don't know if you've ever played it before, called the Stanley Parable.
I
Heard of it, never played it.
It's pretty good.
know there's a trophy
It's very meta.
for not playing for 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's 10 actually.
Yeah.
And there's a trophy for playing 24 hours on a Tuesday.
That's awesome. I have off on Tuesdays.
But
So
it's the same
what's
thing.
it like?
It's you're working this place and you're like number 428 or something. You do random jobs. And you get to work one day and you're the only one there. And the narrator starts saying stuff and you can move around and do whatever you want. And
And the narrator's funny, right?
yeah, he can be. Like when he's like, And then you walk out of your door and you go, and he's like, and then he went in the left door. And if you go in the right door, the narrator's like, I said the left door.
Oh, yeah.
And he keeps going through that, and things happen. And
All right.
It's kind of like the commentator is kind of like a narrator type.
yeah, but he narrates it, and like one of the trophies is doing exactly what he says.
And you get another trophy doing exactly the opposite, probably.
Well, that leads on different paths that weird things happen. And
Oh, really? Neat.
Yeah.
So there's like multiple branching
Yeah.
paths.
but like those trophies, it's like kind of all the trophies are just kind of jokes.
Yeah.
And there's this one part where you have to put a number into a keypad, and it's exactly the same every time. And if you put it in before he says what it is, he's like, "Oh, you're so impatient, you can't wait."
Nice.
It's things like that. It's very meta. It's pretty good. I recommend trying that too.
Yeah, I did. I always wanted to try it. I think I bought it on Steam, launched it, and then it wasn't playing right. So I might have that 10-year trophy.
maybe.
So, wait, what kind of game is it again? Is it first person?
Yeah, it's a walking sim.
Walking sim, okay. I've heard good things. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I just never got around to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it was on sale for like $5 one time. I was like, all right, I'll get that.
Oh, nice.
This is one of those things where it's been around so long, I'd probably own it in my PlayStation Plus or something.
Yeah, very well could.
But that's all I did, Poppascotch. What'd you play, watch, do? What's going on with you?
Thanks for asking. So we pulled another movie out of the movie bowl, and it was Cabin Fever.
Ooh.
And then we went and tried to play Cabin Fever, and we got the remake of Cabin Fever.
There's a remake?
There
Yeah,
is
with-
apparently a remake, yes.
Wait, which one? The original one has Sean from Boy Meets World
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the original one from 2002. They
Yeah.
remade it in 2016.
What?
Yeah, I've seen
Why did
both
that
of
movie need a remake?
It didn't. Because it wasn't that great.
I mean, the original Eli Roth one was at least fun. Like, it was a fine horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It was nothing crazy. Like, I don't. It's probably been 20 years since I've seen it. Sure, I'd watch it again. Why not? It's fun enough. We can make fun of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we pulled the remake, and it was really bad. It was like if you could cut certain things from the first movie, they took all those things that should have been cut and made that the focus of this movie.
Oh,
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
They focused on all the wrong things, and it was just boring, and it wasn't as terrifying.
yeah. Okay.
Like, there were definitely gross parts, and there was definitely more gore, and it was a little bit more, well, it was more gnarly, but it was never that scary because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But it was bad. There's no reason to do it. If you want to watch this movie, just go watch the original Cabin Fever. It's much better.
Good enough.
Then we watched a wild-ass movie that I completely forgot about how wild it was.
Uh-oh.
Have you guys ever seen Tourist Trap from the 70s?
No.
I know what it looks like. But
Yeah. Question, because I just remembered now. Is it on your currently offline server?
I don't know what you're talking about when it
is it
comes
on
to people having
the server that we know about?
That's run by that cool guy. That's not me.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah, that
No,
our
no,
friend,
Mickey's is on.
Our friend has.
Any hoodle. So we watched Tourist Trap, and the blurb is: a group of young friends stranded at a secluded roadside museum are stalked by a masked assailant who used telekinetic powers to control the attraction's mannequins.
Sounds good. I was thinking it was going to be
Actually,
like
it does-
Hostel.
Yeah, it does sound neat.
It's 70s, so it's a little slow in parts. It's pretty neat. It's silly, but it feels like one of those movies that was super important that only the movie nerds saw. So when they made their horror movies, they stole stuff from this, but this movie never got the recognition.
I see it has 6 stars on IMDb, which is fucking practically Oscar worthy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I enjoyed it. I think it's definitely worth a watch at least once.
Yeah. Is there practical gore and shit?
Oh, all kinds of practical gore.
Oh,
Made in
fuck
79
I know. I got to watch that now.
by a man whose name sounds fake, David Schmoller.
His name's actually David Moeller, but
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, go check out Tourist Trap. Then we watched, we got into Godzilla for 2 movies. We
Oh, I
watched,
want to see the new
did
one.
you see -1?
No, I haven't seen -1. That was what kind of started us on this because I'm like, I really can't wait to see -1. And
Yeah.
my wife's like, I haven't seen any of the new ones. I'm like, well, let's do it. So we watched Godzilla from 2014 with Cranston and the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
And man, names are escaping me. The dude who's going to be James Bond.
Right.
Kill Switch. Nope. The movie with Nicolas Cage. Whatever. I'll find. It's good. It's a really great movie.
Yeah, it was Elizabeth Olsen and
Aaron Taylor something.
Taylor Johnson.
There it is.
ATJ.
Oof. He was in most recently Bullet Train. He was one of the brothers with Brian Tyree Henry, the 2 brothers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Great movie.
It was fun. So if you haven't seen Godzilla 2014 and you like Godzilla, it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty solid Godzilla movie.
All right.
King of the Monsters was the sequel to that, and that's the one with Coach from Friday Night Lights, Kyle Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I remembered Kyle Chandler. Okay. And then and the girl from Stranger Things.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go.
where they're on a.
And that's a whole thing with the parents and they're separated and the mother's kind of a radical.
Right.
That thing. It was fine. My house would have definitely got leveled during that movie when they were fighting over DC, but
That's cool.
That's good to know.
yeah, I would not be here. I probably would have evacuated if I saw Gamera coming.
You'd
But
think.
what do I know?
Yeah, right. You'd probably get it and try to get the views on it.
Like you don't have any
Get that
panic
content?
room.
Content, yeah.
I mean, maybe the previous tenant put a panic room. I haven't
He's
found
got
it yet, though.
Panic shed.
Panic shed. There you go. It's a lifetime warranty. I'll be fine from those kaijus fighting right above me. But yeah, and those are the 4 movies I watched. And then I played a shitload more of Fallout 4. And you know what I got out? Did we buy the fucking A? I think we did this for Fallout 3, but you and I both bought the strategy guide at one point, Chump Slap.
Yeah, I used to own a strategy guide.
I didn't remember if it was for 3 or 4, but there was one time when we went to Best Buy and picked those up.
It was 3, yeah.
But I pulled out the strategy guide I got from 4 with the special edition with the Pip-Boy. It's like a hardbound book. I was going to say leather-bound. It's not leather.
Yeah.
It's a hardcover book that has like all the locations and
Nice,
where everything
yeah.
is. And it's very complete. It's a good
Yeah.
book.
Well, that's what a strategy guide does.
I know, but there's so many references. Like every location that you can discover is mapped out with all the constant collectibles on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. And then I got bored of scrolling through where to find stuff in the appendices, and I just started Googling it.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
So,
Yeah, Game Facts probably is better.
so fuck me, I guess. But yeah, still playing Fallout 4, still moving along. I'm purposely not doing any of the Minutemen quests.
The main
don't know.
missions?
No, yeah, I did the first one where you like find them and lead them to Sanctuary, and that's all I've done.
Yeah.
When I first played Fallout 3, I didn't follow the story quest at all, and then I was just overpowered for the whole
That's
thing.
how I always do these fucking
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
Well, I don't have the mod, but there is a mod that's auto leveler that is supposed to fix that so that the enemies are always at or around your level.
Then
Oh,
Death
that's
Claws
cool.
suck.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
The Death Claws in 4, like, I don't know, they don't have as much bite to them. I'm not as
Yeah.
scared as the new Death Claws as I was the old ones.
No, they were scary as shit in fucking
3.
3 in New Vegas.
Yeah, they were terrifying. And then this one, you're like, oh, I guess they're big. Like,
Yeah.
but I didn't like how one of the first mission scientists, like when you're just starting out, you're basically forced to go to the Concord, which is the next town, and then you find the Minutemen and you save some people. You lead them back to where your old neighborhood was, and that's sort of like the building mechanic comes in, right? These are all like 5 very quick missions in the beginning to show you mechanics.
Mhm.
And once the Minutemen get there, I just completely didn't do any of their missions, so they wouldn't bother me about their fucking
Their settlements.
settlements. It's so annoying.
Good way to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, bunch of Fallout 4. But what about you, Sir Chump Slap? What have you been playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
Oh shit. Yeah, man. We're fucking balls deep in this episode already. I've been playing fucking Prince of Persia, dude.
Still good?
Still good. I think I unlocked all the traversal mechanics now.
Oh, so you can go back and get everything.
Yeah, I got all the talismans. I upgraded my sword the full. So I think I'm pretty close to the end, but I don't know. We'll see. Still great. Still love it. The boss fights are fun.
Is this the original Prince of Persia from 2008?
It's a brand new one. Came out.
Oh, The Lost Crown. Okay.
The Lost Crown, yeah. There's this one part I can't get past. Well, it's not. It's just a room, but it's like a puzzle room.
Oh, you have to be really good with the mechanics?
You have to be good with platforming because it's just these razor blades come out and they like sweep left to right, up to down, up down, or
Yeah.
whatever. And
You
you
gotta
have
be
to
quick.
jump over them. And there's so many different mechanics that you have to do to get away from them. And I just can't do
Okay.
it.
Is it one of those that you have to learn where they're all coming from and then figure out the order you have to do
Yeah.
it?
I have it memorized up to a certain point, and I got past that earlier this morning. And I was like, oh shit, this has to be close to the end. And no, I died. So I Googled it and I was like, there's fucking so much more. And I'm just not going to do it. I can't do it.
Oh, it's not an optional room?
It is an optional.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's only for a skin. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing it.
Inscription's on sale for $10. Is it worth it?
Inscription.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about it. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. A game you had for.
Oh, I don't know. I've never played it. I wanted to play it.
Oh, okay.
But it's a
PS Extra.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I can get it.
Yeah, but it's $9 if I don't.
I don't know. I'll try it actually.
Yeah, try it and let me know how it goes.
Because it's a deck building game.
Yeah.
But I don't really like those. But it's the guy who did Pony Island, so it's probably crazy and weird.
From the videos I've seen, it's crazy and weird.
Yeah, so I'll definitely try it. It's got good reviews, 97%, 10 out of 10 on Steam.
Yeah, I mean, it's got great reviews.
Yeah, I'll try it out.
Yeah, it's free on Extra now, it says.
Cool. I'll have to download
Tight.
that later. Anyway, I watched a couple things.
Okay.
All right.
You guys watch this. I hate myself for watching it, but Ricky Stenicki,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have not watched it.
don't. I mean, it's just fucking garbage. Like it wants to be the Hangover or something, but it was Amazon Prime original. I don't know. I couldn't dig it.
I just feel like movie comedies are in a weird spot.
Yeah, I can't
right
remember
now.
the last
Like,
time I saw a good one.
Yeah.
I was trying to think that too. When was the last time I saw? I mean,
Ghostbusters is a comedy, but it's not the comedy we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right,
Like, this
right.
is supposed to be so funny, but it's like stupid.
Yeah.
was it Game Night?
Yeah.
Well, with Rachel McAdams and Jason.
Yeah.
That was pretty decent.
That was
I
like
like
10
that.
years ago, wasn't it?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of more recent ones, and I think the only other one I had was what's the one where Charlie Day gets in a fight at school with the teachers
With Ice Cube.
Yeah.
with Ice Cube? Yeah,
I can't remember the name.
Fight Day, Free Day.
Fight day, fight night, something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, that one was fun. I
Yeah,
can't
I
remember
don't
the
know.
name. That's not great, but
Yeah. This one was, I don't know. The acting was okay, but it's skippable.
All right.
So,
Fist Fight. There it is. Anyway,
fist fight, yeah. But nah, don't even bother. So, to get that taste out of my mouth, I watched Life with Jake Gyllenhaal and
Oh, I was thinking the other life.
yeah. I don't know.
I like the one with Jake Gyllenhaal and
Yeah, we were talking about
Ryan
space
Reynolds.
horrors a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and it popped up on my Amazon. I was like, I'll fucking check it out again.
it's been recommended for me on my Amazon too.
Still good, man.
Yeah.
Fucking kicks ass.
I still don't think I've seen it.
You
No, I
haven't
have not.
seen it,
No.
dude? You like space horror?
Yeah, Life with Ryan Reynolds
Mm-hmm.
or Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, Jake
Jake
Gyllenhaal,
Who's the woman? who's
other
in it?
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember, but yeah, it's a great space horror.
Yeah, they
movie.
find life in space. It's great.
Yeah,
And everything goes great, and they come back and they cure every disease easily.
Well, you should probably
everything-
watch the movie before you make those assumptions.
everything goes peachy
Yeah.
fucking keen, man.
For one
Exactly like it was
person.
supposed to.
Yeah, it's wild. It's really neat
Mhm.
how they do it too. But yeah, check it out.
All right, Life. I will. I'll check it out. It's on the list.
And then another one popped up on my Amazon, so I watched it again. Triangle.
Oh, that popped up on my Amazon too. They must have just got it back or something.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You ever see that one?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's so good.
Yeah,
On
so
the
I-
boat
I should watch
with the-
Time Crimes again too.
yeah. I watched it and she says some shit in the beginning that's like, if you've seen it before, you're like, oh no shit. And I don't know if I've made this realization before or if it was the first time I realized it. But I was like, oh damn, she says, like, 'cause in the beginning she's like, they ask how's the kid and she's like, well, every day is the same, you know,
Yeah.
or else he freaks out and I lose him. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's damn good movie. Fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Check out that and Life, and then skip Ricky
Man, I
Stenicki,
wish there was a game that was like Triangle.
where you had to fucking master it.
Yeah.
Well, isn't like Deathloop
I guess so, yeah.
kind of like it? I guess
I liked Deathloop, but you guys did not like it.
I didn't play it.
I only played it for a little bit, and then I was like, I don't know, I couldn't get into it. But yeah, that's all I did this week. Let's
All right.
go.
Well, if that's all we got, let's go ahead and move into the Plotty Time vibe check. Random button now.
fuck are we doing?
All right. That was a good one.
I like it.
That was perfect.
I just scrolled through the thing and hit a random button. I'll do it again. I'm not even looking at you. Oh, that was a blank one. Okay. They're not, there's 64 of them. Some of them aren't filled. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Not bad.
swing and a miss.
First one was perfect though.
All right. Let's get into the Plotty Time vibe check. So we got vibe news. First one being, oh God, I don't know how I feel about this. Just gonna read the headline. Need some reactions. Cheech and Chong are coming to Call of Duty because everything must be consumed. The famous comedy duo is the latest example of pop culture becoming one big gray blob. So, Cheech and Chong, the guys famous for smoking weed in the 70s and 80s, they're going to be part of Call of Duty Season 3 as skins, I guess, to use while you're...
Oh, that's going to be so annoying.
Yeah, well, it is a weed skin, technically.
I suppose that is the loophole.
I don't know.
I mean, they know their audience, right? They know their audience.
Yeah, they put in... It's beyond ridiculous. It's not worth... I'm done with Call of Duty, man.
All right.
I just want them to make Call of Duty Cold War Zombies and make that the game. And just, I don't care if you ding me for every goddamn board you come out with. I'll still pay for it, and I'll still have a great time.
Yeah.
But not this Warzone. I just don't care. All right, fine. We'll move on to the next thing. There's a very interesting report coming out. A couple whispers from Europe, because I got my ear to the ground over there.
Oh,
so you guys know. That a lot of the indie game publishers that are from Europe are trying to figure out why they should keep supporting Xbox at all.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
Because their games may get some play in the States, but the States are where the majority of Xboxes are. And if it doesn't catch on there, the rest of Europe is kind of like, meh.
Yeah,
they're trying to figure out, is it even worth it to do
it
it?
on a computer or PlayStation.
I did see stats of like Xbox and PlayStation sales recently, and they're not. PlayStation is significantly better.
Well, yeah. We've known that since day one.
Well, I meant the sales numbers.
I know.
I mean, it's so one-sided by now, too. And I feel like Microsoft, I don't know, I don't hear anything about it. You know what I mean?
I think they're just going to switch to just making games.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing. But then, I don't know.
At that point, there'll be no console competition. And that's not great.
We need
There's
it for
still
innovation.
Nintendo.
They don't care about anything, though.
But Switch is pretty good for indies.
That's true. But they don't
Yeah, but
innovate.
Their technology is so far behind the other two.
Yeah, but they also do innovate because
Yeah, they do. You're right.
you can take your Switch with you.
In different ways, they innovate. Yeah.
There was a good article I read about how handheld is the future, and they pointed to like the PlayStation Portal and all those sales, how everybody who doesn't have a Portal has one of those backbone things, where you put your phone into it.
Yeah.
They were talking about the Switch and how popular that was, and how the Switch 2, Nintendo's like, yeah, absolutely, we're doing the same thing with a handheld.
Yeah.
So they're trying to fit, like, the article was arguing for the fact that that's what everybody wants, which
isn't what everybody wants.
Well, no. If there
Lots of people just want to sit at home and play on a big TV too.
Yeah, but if there was a PlayStation Switch, I'd take my game with me.
Yeah, I would take it to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Maybe play it at work on break instead of my phone.
I mean, I could do that with the Portal, I guess, but
it's not as good.
It does have a PlayStation controller on it, so
that's true.
I don't know. We'll see what the future holds, man.
We'll probably be dead before these the victims of the console war.
Time makes fools of us all.
We should get those like hats that are like, you remember the Army veteran hats, like the Vietnam vet hats, but just say console war vet. There's got to be one out there.
I'm sure there is. There's got to be because there's like Pepsi Cola Wars too.
Cola Wars, yeah. I was a Cola War veteran.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
I'm a fucking veteran.
Console war veteran pins are gaming.
You found them?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
way behind on this.
Oh, wow.
We're not.
The pins are. You could buy one for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Dude, I want the PlayStation and the old school Nintendo ones. How much are they?
I want a Sega Genesis one.
Oh, they have that.
Sick.
Dreamcast.
All right, yeah, but
the first comment is I will literally pay tens of dollars for these.
While we're looking at that, were you guys aware that Will Smith made a zombie game?
No.
He made it himself?
No, I guess he didn't make it himself, like coding on a computer. No, he financially backed a game that released in June 2023 called Undawn. It's an open world zombie survival shooter.
That sounds like it might be fun.
It was on very few people's radar, didn't perform well. Will Smith played a major role in writing its story, I guess.
Okay.
And they're saying how it's a complete flop. And I just thought it was interesting that this game has been out for a year plus, and I've never even heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because we don't consume the same news like we used to back in the day. There's no Attack of the Show to watch or anything like that.
I mean, I check Reddit and gaming on Threads, but that's about it.
But then that's fucking tailored to you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. I don't get many. Well, first of all, I try to limit as many ads as I can possibly see.
Yeah.
So
true.
Whenever there's whenever there's a streaming service that's like, you want to pay more for no ads? I'm like, obviously.
I don't think I see ads on anything.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Except if I accidentally like sign out of my YouTube account. I'm like, what the fuck?
There's times where I'll like go on a web page and they'll have a YouTube video and it'll start with an ad. I'm like, nah,
I pay for this.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't.
I see
But so
ads
that
on
probably limits a
Amazon.
lot of the ads I see is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't see video
True.
game ads if I don't pay for whatever. So apparently his game fucking flopped and everyone who's played it's like, it's fine.
Yeah, you got to
But
be
it's
more than
not-
fine though if you want.
Oh, it sounds
Yeah.
like it might. I'll look at it. Watch a video.
If you want to make a splash.
Maybe we'll do that game in a couple weeks.
Maybe. Check it out. And then in the last thing I got here, there is a trailer that just came out for a new Marvel game.
Oh yeah?
It's Captain America and Black Panther World War II setting. That's all we know about it, really. It's going to come out in 2025.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why Black Panther's in World War II. Should I?
I mean, the
Is
Black
that
Panther's passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. But is it?
Did you not see the movie?
I guess you're fighting Hydra in 1943.
The high times of Hydra.
Yeah, but I don't think... Well, no, we were involved in the war at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. What kind of game is it? Like action? Like a?
They put out a trailer for it, but there's no gameplay. It's all pre-rendered stuff.
I'm fucking tired of that shit, man. Show me some fucking gameplay in these goddamn trailers. You know what I mean?
Just don't... If it's coming in 2025 and you don't have gameplay to show me, just don't tell me. Just wait. Just wait till you got something to show me.
Yeah, just spring it on us like Fallout 4 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's called 1943 Rise of Hydra, and it's those two. But I don't know. I hope it's good. That's just how I feel now. I hope it's good.
Yeah. I wish them the best.
Absolutely. But that's all I got for fucking Plotty Time Vibe Chat. Whoops. All right, so how about we get to the game, guys? How does that sound?
What
Let's
game is that?
Do it.
This week, we are talking about the video game classic Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Based on which movie?
The Michael
The
Chiklis
movie is called Fantastic Four.
Oh, shit. With the Jessica Alba movie?
The very same. And another.
And Chris
This
Evans?
is the second fucking, 2 out of the last 3 weeks, we are talking about a computer-generated Michael Chiklis. Isn't that weird?
I know, I thought
Don't you
the
guys
same
think that's weird? That is strange.
Now I'm going to
That
look up
is
Chickless
very-
games.
Yeah. 'cause he does
There's like
anything.
45 of them. That's crazy. Yeah, but this game was released June 27th, 2005. Any ideas of the number one song in the country?
2005, we just did this
Yeah,
last
it
week.
was
I know.
Mariah
It's not
Carey.
the same one.
Oh.
It's not the same one. That's
Oh. Is Britney Spears still doing stuff in 2005? Let's go.
Toxic.
Let's go with that.
that would have been after Toxic.
Oh, yeah.
I don't fucking know, man.
Sing it.
Idiot. Okay. Let's go ahead and call somebody. See who I got in the speed dial. I might have hit a new person.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's Bentley.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, shit, Bentley. How you doing?
Bentley, that's strange. I called Crash Bandicoot's house.
Oh yeah, we're buds now.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, I may have kidnapped him, but it's all fun.
All right, well,
Oh,
Wanna sing
yeah.
us a
can you sing a
song,
song
or-
for us?
Oh yeah, sure. Here we go. And I wanna be inside your heaven. Take me to the place you cry from when a storm blows your way. And I wanna be the earth that holds you. Every bit of air you're breathing, I soothe it.
All right, I hung up on him. That's not how you sing that song.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Terrible, whatever it was.
He
I
was
wanna be your
trying to
heaven.
sing "Inside Your Heaven" by Carrie Underwood, but he really screwed it up.
Oh, I thought you said.
I thought
one
that I knew it was the
inside.
reason we stopped calling him.
Yeah, we got. I don't know. Should we keep calling people? Let's see where that goes.
Yeah. Maybe he's
well.
trying to come up with a new bit.
Maybe instead of the number one song and movie in the country.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
think
put a
of it.
poll on the website. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll have all
All
10
these
We should
people.
do the number one game at that time. Oh, we are doing the game.
I wonder if I
anyways.
can
Never
look that
mind.
up. All right. Well, we'll figure something out. Anyway, number one movie in the country. Any guesses from June 27th, 2005?
It was a summer blockbuster, I'm sure.
What was the last movie we just did?
It was not that one.
Okay.
Jurassic Park, Lost Kingdom,
No, but it was a huge summer blockbuster.
In 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Men in Black 3.
Nope.
Sin City.
Nope. Here's the tagline. They're already here. That was it. That was the
Mars
whole tagline.
Attacks 2.
No, it's not that. But you're in a very, very similar genre. You're in the same genre.
Body Snatchers 2.
No. Here's the synopsis. Dock worker Ray Ferrier struggles to build a positive relationship with his two children, Rachel
War of the
and
Worlds.
Robbie. It's War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Never saw it.
It's okay.
It's,
Just listen to the broadcast.
I know the story, but I don't need to.
This day in history, June 27th, 1778, the Liberty Bell returns home to Philadelphia after the British departure.
Before or after crack?
Post-crack.
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 Didn't they crack it when they were moving it during the war?
That's-
I don't
Yeah.
know.
According to
It's like skiing.
always
It's
sunny.
right here.
I don't
I don't really care about it.
Yeah. This game was released for GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and PC. I think that's correct. Developed by 7 Studios, published by Activision. It is a third-person action-adventure beat-'em-up type game. I picked it this week. No one asked me to do that. I just picked it.
it's because you thought it was terrible.
Because he was in a chickless mood.
Yeah.
I have this list of games, and I randomly picked this one.
That's weird.
And then I put it together later, like, wait, this is 2 chicklesses.
It's the year of chickless on Plotty Time.
I'm going to get a chickless tattoo.
I looked up. I couldn't find another
just,
game he did. Just those two.
That's a bummer.
That's wild. Anyway, I'm going to get into this game if you guys are ready.
Yeah, let's fucking
Always.
do it, man. This game was something.
So I'm going to go ahead and assume none of us played it.
Yep.
No, yeah.
But the game can actually be played solo, or you can do co-op, which I thought was kind of neat. So someone else can play and beat them up next to you. That's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is it a beat 'em up?
Yes. So then we got 4 main characters of the Fantastic Four universe. We've got Mr. Fantastic, a.k.a. Reed Richards, whose special ability is stretchy powers.
Yeah.
We got Johnny Storm, who's kind of a hothead, kind of a pro
hothead, I
badass
get it.
athlete. And he's played by Chris Evans in this. Oh, by the way, all these actors, this is based off the movie of the same name from 2005, and all the actors did their lines for this. So Sue Storm was actually Jessica Alba in this game as well, and she can be invisible, and she has some kind of energy power thing.
Yeah, she can make a shield or whatever.
Yeah, she can manipulate energy stuff.
And then you got the huge rock dude, the Thing, a.k.a. Ben Grimm, a.k.a. Chickless.
Yeah. Was it me or did Jessica Alba character not really look like her?
No, not at all. None of
Everyone
these-
else
I
looked
mean,
good, but
Johnny Storm looked pretty close, and I guess, yeah, you're right. Everybody did look close, and I guess the Thing's already kind of pixelated, so that's a pretty easy
yeah.
model to pull off at this gen.
All right.
But so we start the game. Oh, by the way, I never gave a fuck about the Fantastic Four.
No, me neither.
No.
I just think they're so lame,
They kind of are.
and
They
like
gotta do all
everyone's
the
like,
shit
well,
together.
you gotta wait till you read the stories about the Silver Surfer. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah,
it's
Silver
not even
Surfer's
that-
cool, but who cares?
Anyway, let's get into the game. This is starting from a great spot with 3 people who are like fucking meh to the Fantastic Four. But here we go. So we show up, we start the game. It's in media res on a rooftop with all of our main characters here. An explosion happens, blowing them off the roof. Well, not off the roof. They get blown and they fall over. All right. They get dazed.
All right, yeah.
Sue wakes up first, and she sees Dr. Doom about to blast him, but she blocks the blast with energy powers.
We
And
forgot
she
to
calls
mention
out,
he's played by the guy from Nip Tuck. I can't think of his name.
Oh, Dr. Doom, yeah.
it's going to come to me.
Yeah, John Mc. It's something
No.
normal.
Jarmusch?
It's like extremely normal.
Jaramushi.
It's not Jarabushi. Anyway, she's blocking this blast with energy powers. She telepathically or over the radio, it's over the radio, calls for Ben, but he's actually
Julian
getting
McMahon.
rid of his rock shit in a
Right.
tube of science. And this is where I wrote, and we get another Michael Chiklis animation. Nice. Then this game flashes back to the beginning of the movie. It starts. So the first 5 minutes of this game are the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, the origin of the Fantastic Four, basically.
Yeah,
They really
it's very
speed
quick.
through it, too, yeah.
Yeah, they really fly through it. So Victor Doom is an entrepreneur, rich guy who pulls these 4 assholes into space. There's a cosmic storm. it breaks the station. Like everybody apparently gets superpowers from this.
They get radiated. You know how radiation works.
Yeah, and they all have different powers. They get back to Earth, and basically Victor Doom at this point is still a normal person with feelings. So he uses all his resources as the company to basically save all of them when they get back from space.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone at this point's pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's still a crew.
And then we get the video game intro with the characters, which really doesn't go anywhere, but I assume this is just to get you familiar with the characters and how they fight, that sort of situation. But then you fight a bunch of robots with the whole team, and Ben kicks all kinds of ass and then runs away. And Reed and Victor, they try to catch up to this whole powers and DNA thing. Like I just put in here, they're figuring it out that they have powers, and in the video game, we've been fighting with powers for like 10 minutes now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just thought that was weird.
And Ben's just vigilanteing all around town.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't like the fact that he has powers and is freaking out. And by freaking out, we mean like throwing vehicles.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck, we got to take care of Ben. He probably went home. Let's go there. So in this moment, you get to play as Ben and just beat the shit out of a bunch of street youths.
Mm-hmm.
And then you stumble upon a woman. You save her. Her name is Alicia Masters. And she knows who you are, like who Chickless was, who Ben Grimm is.
Yeah, she knows about this space program.
The space program, and he's an astronaut. I guess by definition, he's an astronaut now.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, you're from here. You're a local hero," and she keeps popping up in this game, and I'm very confused by a lot of it.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere either.
No,
Yeah.
but Ben then kicks ass all over town. When he was doing that, he drew a bunch of attention, and then Reed and Sue kind of try to get him under control. It doesn't really work out. He starts destroying some military shit. He runs off. Reed and Sue keep going to find him. He stumbles upon a bridge, and he sees a fire on the bridge, and he ends up saving like a fireman. The whole team shows up, and they save a bunch of people.
Oh, now they're heroes after they fucking destroyed some.
And this is when they're like, "Oh, we're a team. We work great as a team. Let's be a team."
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where Nick Fury just shows up.
He's not in the movie, right?
Sam Jackson.
Is he in the movie?
I don't remember him being in the movie.
I know he's Sam Jackson in something.
Yeah, he's in the new, like all the Marvel movies.
Oh.
I don't remember him being in
right.
I haven't seen this movie probably in 20 years, but
Because I didn't know his name at this point. I wrote Sam Jackson shows up.
I wrote, then I guess the eye patch guy is Sam L. Jackson, question mark?
Does he do the
I guess
voice?
that's what they're going with.
I don't know. I'm gonna look right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he was part of it. But yeah, check. But they get a distress call saying that the subways are full of creatures and the cops are not dealing with this well. And so they go there and they fuck up all these mole men. They make their way through the subway and find Alicia again in the subway, which I thought was very strange.
All right, the mole men aren't in the movie either, right?
No, I don't remember
think
them
so.
either. Oh, that's right. I was reading about this, and apparently this game, because games take so long to make, they started development on this when the movie was greenlit. So the script the game was working off was a very, very early version.
Oh, so different.
Well, I
Of
figure
the
they just
movie
added
script.
extra villains in for more stuff.
Yeah,
to
they
do.
needed fights and shit.
There
Yeah.
could be that too.
It's definitely not saying it's Andre Ware who does the voice of Nick Cage.
Okay.
I'm gonna check if there's a Nick Cage in the movie. But
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick
No,
Cage.
same
would've been
guy.
Sick.
Yeah.
So they're in the subway. They're screwing up all the moment. You find Alicia again. You have to save her, but she's always in the middle of these things. I don't understand. But Ben takes her to safety. Reed's like, I got to go back in. I got to go get Johnny. So he goes back in. And then you find the main mole man guy, but he escapes. And I guess you know each other because there's a question here. Like, Reed Richards, I knew it was you.
Yeah.
Like, was he fighting bad guys in sewers before he went into space and got powers? I'm very confused about
Well, usually like Fantastic
this.
Four villains went to school with Reed Richards, so I just assume it's that.
Yeah. He promises to avenge himself here, though.
Yeah, he kills, and then Johnny kills a bunch of the baby creatures in their nests. You boss fight the mole man's dinosaur thing that he created, and you arrest him.
Yeah. I don't know. Weird.
And then the city's trashed, and Victor's like, way to fucking go, Reed. Way to destroy the city. And Reed's like, what the fuck did I do here?
He did destroy the city.
Well, he was just trying to stop the thing.
Yeah, if anyone, Ben destroyed the city. Blame Ben.
Right.
Reed's just like, I was trying to stop him. What the fuck? Anyway, so Reed decides to work on this whole being a superhero thing and tries to figure out how this happened, tries to find the mutation and possibly cure them of it. And he and Victor actually make a little bit of headway towards this. They make a machine that will use cosmic rays to reverse the signal, but the problem is they need a new power source.
Oh, of course.
Lucky for us, there was a meteor that landed in southern Mexico, and they're like, let's go fucking
We
steal
got to
it.
start the generator.
And you have to have a reason to have a jungle level.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a bad guy there?
At the meteor site?
Yeah.
I don't remember there being one.
I don't know. There was a bunch of spiders, right?
Yeah, I have. You fight a giant spider and Diablo.
Diablo, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, in
the
the
jungle. So you're in the jungle. It's called Tikal. I don't know. That's the name of the fake place they made up. And then
He said that like
I don't
it's
know
a
why I
big
wrote that
vibe.
here.
Oh, he's like, oh, hey.
It's
How
called
about that?
to call.
Tikal. You get the meteor, and you run into this Diablo guy. Some weird traps with bugs, creatures, spiders, huge spiders. But anyway, Diablo wants the meteor so he can harness its power and rule the world. But the Fantastic Four kick his ass all up and down the jungle, and then they take the rock back.
Fuck yeah.
But the problem is, it's not enough power to fuel the machine doodle.
It's never enough power, is it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to find more power, but, before we do that, Victor decides to take Sue to the opening of his Egyptian wing of the museum. I guess he donated or sponsored or paid money towards it or something.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Some kind of tax break rich people do.
Yeah.
So anyway, the whole group heads to the museum to, to monitor this date because they think this might, I don't know why they're there. I don't know.
I guess he invited all of them just to make it not look specific.
Right. So they all go. And Ben brings Alicia as his date, which I didn't see official invitations go out, and especially not +1s, guys. Come on. Let's have some decorum.
Well, she's got to show up again.
Exactly. And then she gets in trouble. She does get kidnapped by her old boss here, and then you fight a bunch of mummies and dinosaurs that were brought back to life by a guy by the name of the Puppet Master.
Of course.
Oh, shit. Nice. That guy's awesome.
Then Ben saves Alicia, and he babysits the bunch of the civvies. One lady gets taken by a robot, LOL. Like he just throws her over the shoulder and runs away like, hey.
Yeah.
And anyway, while they're doing this, they hypothesize that the cosmic radiation that's have on them is causing, or the cosmic radiation that these things have on them is causing the reanimation. But Von Doom doesn't buy it, and he just goes, "It's your fault." And Sue goes over, is like, "Hey, I'll go smooth this over." And then Doom's all weird about it, and he sends Doombots after them, like on the street to kill them.
Yeah.
This is where Doom has like lost it. We didn't get into this in the game at all, but in the movie they get into like Doom
Slowly going crazy.
yeah, like slowly going crazy, turning into the villain. Like mentally you see him breaking basically.
It makes it look like he's only doing this because he's jealous of Sue and Reed's relationship.
Yeah, the movie does a good job of explaining it.
But this game makes it look like that's the only reason he wants to get rid of him.
I think in the movie, God, maybe you can remember Dr. Scientist, but I thought in the movie
I don't remember.
that was the source of his anger. But it was clearly like he went too far with the anger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
He was
crazy.
affected
Like, he was
by
losing
something else. Yeah, it doesn't really point to that in this.
And he's also, they don't do it really great in the video game, but in the movie they do a better job of showing how he's like turning into that metal whatever.
Yeah, it didn't.
Which I always thought in Doctor Doom was a costume, but I guess it's not. I guess it's organic, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you fight the Doombots on the street. Nick Fury shows up again and takes you guys to the quarantine vault, mostly for your own protection, but also to quote unquote quarantine. I don't think the quarantine was real, right? They just
it was just a prison.
Yeah, so they're
Just
in
to keep
quarantine
people.
prison.
Yeah.
Which is
it's
what
like
I
the
wrote.
raft.
And when the prison gets invaded by a bunch of monsters and robots, which you kill all of them and you free Ben, and you continue to kick ass all over the place. And then you
a guy
need to
named
track
Dragon
down.
Man fucking breaks out and fucks shit up.
The next step during this riot, when you were kicking ass all over Volt, that's when Dragon Man ran out. And you're like, well, we feel bad because Dragon Man, that's a hardened criminal. We got to go get him. And then you go to get him, but then you run into Nick Fury, and he sends you on a mission to take a teleporter down to a lab to find out what happened. This lost the thread. Lost the thread for me. I have no idea why we're going from one thing to another.
There's a great line in here. It's fucking, I don't know who it is, Reed, I think, but he's like, oh no, the elevator door just opened and closed again. Dragon Man escaped.
It's always weird when you see people who are real actors who do such terrible voice acting in games. It's almost like it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, right. Like they shouldn't be hiring just
Doing it, yeah.
faces for this shit. But that's another. We can get into that.
I guess you went down this fucking lab teleporter thing to kill a guy by the name of Annihilus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I did write that correctly because Google didn't see that as a word. But there's a ton of this cosmic radiation that's going out throughout the whole place, which has been taken over by creatures and mutated plants. You get to the power source, you go there, you get the power source out, and you decide, well, let's destroy this place because it's an abomination to God.
Yeah, we got the power source. Let's blow it up.
Then you get the power source back up, finally back to HQ. You fire up the machine, and Fury's like, all right, you guys did your part. You're free to go. But Reed needs something called the VDIs from the space station, so he has to go back into space.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, we got to get those shields or whatever.
There's not going to be anything weird in space, right?
No, there shouldn't be. I mean, they just left it.
Where there was a whole bunch of cosmic radiation? No, I'm sure it's
they
fine.
should be fine. They got fucked up, but they were the only organic material there, right? Right?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know. It says here in my notes that Johnny is in some kind of force bubble? ? I don't understand how he can travel through space.
Oh,
It
yeah,
doesn't
because
matter.
what's her
Oh,
name?
does
put him
Sue
in
make her?
Yeah.
Oh, she makes a biodome. Let's call it. That's fun. Let's call
Right.
it that. And I just have in my notes, whatever. You get the shield panels and fuck off before it blows up. That's all I have in my
Yup.
notes.
Another blew up. Let's blow it up.
At least this one's in space. I mean, Von Doom's like, what is he going to be like? You left even more space debris out there. There's so much.
Yeah, it was
There's
already
so
a
much
fucking
already.
abandoned space station, so.
Yeah. Blame me for blowing it up. Blame me for destroying it originally. Don't blame me for this.
Destroy a space station once, shame on me.
Exactly. There it is. All right. So now we are back to where we were when the game started. The media res thing. We're on the rooftop.
Ah.
Reed, Sue, Johnny, they are no match for Dr. Doom. And he does something where he concentrates power and like blows himself up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a Dr. Doom move. That's his thing. That's what he did.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then Ben's like chilling in the thing in the that's chilling in the thing. He's chilling in the fucking device they created to remove the cosmic radiation to turn him from the thing into Ben Grimm again. And he's mostly Ben Grimm. And he's like, I really feel bad because my friends are about to die. And it's because I wanted to feel normal. So he fucks off and then jumps onto the roof to save their lives.
How does he get his powers back?
I assumed he used the cosmic.
Did he like just hit the reverse button in the fucking machine?
I wanted to watch the movie to see how he did it in the movie, but then I just was like, I'm not going to put myself through that.
Dr. Syintist, same here. Same exact thing here. I was going to watch the movie and just was like, nah, I don't really.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
I
doesn't.
think he like reverses the machine or something to get
I
power
assume
back.
that's
but
what he did. Like just or goes to the power source and just stands on it until he's
Yeah.
radiated again.
It's weird. You get the same exact mutation.
Well, I thought the same thing, but then I was like, well, if it's your DNA reacting the same every time,
I'm sure that's how cosmic rays and DNA work in real life.
that's what I gather.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense why they would alter them to have some kind of weird superpower but not kill them. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's
gotta
just
look
move on.
past that.
We're way past that. So Doom's about to kill the three of them. He starts lecturing, and then the thing shows up, and he says the line. Dr. Doom says this. I swear to God, this is the line.
Is
He
it
goes-
where I said he said the thing?
Yes, the thing lives. The thing dies. That's it. And he starts fighting him.
Yep.
And fucking Ben beats the shit out of Doom. He buys his teammates a little bit of time so they can recover and get back on their feet. And they all kind of jump off the roof onto the street and they, take the fight to the next stage. They fight down there. And then I just have in my notes, I was very confused. You kill Doom, Dr. Doom, once and for all by heat freezing him? Like a
Yeah.
molten rock type of situation?
That's how they do it in the movie. I kind of remember that.
I had no
Anyway,
idea.
Like Johnny heats him up and then they spray water on him and he kind of cools. I guess that works. Whatever.
Oh, to turn his metal
Yeah.
into like a lump.
Yeah.
Oh, like you're reforging it type situation. All right, so the Fantastic Four come out looking like heroes, and Reed and Sue kiss, and Johnny takes this moment to realize how late he's gonna get, and he's like, "I'm a young man filled with energy," jumps in the air, and he paints a 4 in the air, and it's the end of this bullshit game.
Is it?
No, because there's a stinger
Oh.
that shows a package getting delivered in a vault-like situation.
And what's in the package? Do we know?
I have no fucking idea. This is as far as I got. I don't
That's
understand what
Doom.
happened.
It was Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Doom? It was Dr.
Yeah, it
Doom?
showed his face in the box.
Well, he's going to Latveria.
I don't know what that is.
Well, if you know who Dr. Doom is.
I
Comic.
don't know shit about
Yeah.
this.
Look, if you're going to ask me how much I weigh in hot dogs, I could tell you. But, man, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. All right, well, that's the game.
Next time I go to the doctor, they're going to ask, how much do you weigh now? I'm going to tell them in hot dogs.
About 300 hot dogs.
600.
All right, so we got through the game. We did it, and we're better people. So let's go in on the final thoughts.
Okay.
Throw it at me first. What the fuck?
No, it's
All
my
right.
turn.
Hey, it doesn't
You
matter.
did it last week.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Okay. Well, I'll throw the question at you then.
There
How
you
about
go.
that?
All right.
Did watching this game make you want to play as pixelated chickless? Pixelated chickless. I just like the sound of that.
Yeah. That's a
I'm
shirt.
writing it down. That's something. I don't know what,
After we make
I don't
the
know what it
weed
is yet.
skin and the
I don't even remember.
Psyop.
psyop shirt,
Psyop,
we got a
yeah.
pixelated chickless.
All right. Did it make you want to play as a pixelated chickless? Did the story work for you, or was it just a bunch of missed picks?
All right.
And out of 27 stars, how many would you give this gickless?
Would I play it? No. Did the story work for me? No.
Oh, no.
It's just go here, get this power source. We need more power sources. Go here, get this power source. Fight some random Marvel enemy. And then at the end, you fight a guy and you take him out for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of unexciting and uninteresting, just like the movie,
I guess.
from what I remember.
I don't ever seen it, I don't think.
Go ahead and watch it.
No, well, not.
I remember seeing it, and I remember saying to myself, that was fine. Like, it wasn't, I would say the first Fantastic Four from 2005 is better than its sequel and better than the remake.
Oh, yeah, it
by
definitely
far.
is.
I don't know. Scientist thinks it's better than the Joker. So.
I do. Joker's hot
The,
trash.
The Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an inside joke.
If you
Pikey
subscribe to
gets
the
it.
Patreon, you could have heard the pre-reel. That's where you would have heard his takes on the Joker. I'm kidding. We don't have any of that yet.
But just like the Joker, this gets 2 stars in my book.
2 stars.
That's a total of 4 stars for me for Chickless.
Wow.
Is it? Do you just hate chickless? You can tell us.
I never really did like them, but I don't think it's that for this.
It's a good new screen name, 4-star chickless.
I'm writing that down too. Yeah, pixelated chickless and 4-star chickless.
Oh, those are great
I don't know what
names.
either of them are yet, but I'm going to figure it out. Okay, so I'll ask you then, Sir Chump Slap.
Okay.
Did watching this video make you want to play the Fantastic Four? Did the story work for you, or did it make your soul hurt more than before?
Oh.
And what score out of 27 stars you think you'd slap down on the floor?
You idiot.
Yeah,
You
you-
score.
Oh, I could have used score.
Yeah, and you could have just stopped at more instead of more than before.
No, that's not how I work.
Yeah, I know.
We're
We're trying to make you better at this.
You need to take like a freestyle rap course or something. All right.
Oh boy, I'll work on it. 4-star chickless. That's what I'm writing down.
Did watching this make me want to play the game? Fuck no. If anything, it made me want to hate Fantastic Four even more than before.
Nice.
Thanks.
Tight.
Did the story work for me? No. I went into this not knowing jack shit about the movie Fantastic Four. Kind of like I tried to do with the Fight Club. And if you know nothing about the movie, did this stand alone? I guess they showed like the origin, but this game made it look like it was all about jealousy, and Doom was just
A lot of this game didn't happen in the movie.
yeah, but it made it look like Doom was just a jealous teenager and wanted to fight you because you were macking on his girl. So I don't know. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
The motivations behind Doom were not good. These guys with their 4 powers, maybe the gameplay was okay, but I didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And the end Why was that? Why was there a whole bunch of people just standing around cheering at the end? Like, did they knew all about this internal fighting? I don't know. Stupid. I'll give it a 2 as well.
All right. Okay. Another 2. But,
Do you want to answer some questions there, Scotch?
oh, do you have any?
I got a couple.
Okay, I'd love to hear them.
Did watching this video make you want to fight Doom?
Okay.
Was the story pretty good, or did it just make you feel gloom? And out of 27 stars, how many would you weave into this loom?
Perfect.
Yeah. See, take notes.
All right.
Get the word and work backwards.
Did watching this video make me want to play it? Absolutely not. I mean, I like a good beat 'em up every now and again. I've preached how much I like beat 'em ups.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
drafted beat 'em ups.
Right.
But I mean, I think it would have been so much more fun to play this game than watch whatever loose interpretation of the video. Like, it was just bad. I don't. The mole men were weird. Like, we're trying to take this story and put one part of it in the real world with NASA, and maybe it's kind of plausible how there's cosmic radiation that made power. Sure, why not?
Yeah, we don't know much about it.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, sure, okay, fine. I'll buy the origin story. I got nothing wrong with the origin story. But then they go fight mole men and the guy named the Puppet Master,
A Dragon Man?
Dragon Man. It's like they all of a sudden were like, okay, we're gonna take this very seriously, and then a quarter of the way through, we're switching to the '60s comic version of it, which was so weird. It was such a weird tone.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think those are actual like C
Fantastic.
tier.
Fantastic Four
Yeah,
villains. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure they are. They had to pull from
Annihilus
something.
sounds familiar, but
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
I was talking to my wife about, like every day, I talk to my wife about Morbius. And we were both talking.
movie.
It got us started on the Spider-Man universe, and I was thinking, like, are there any good Spider-Man villains besides Venom? And I guess, sure, Carnage.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock's pretty good.
He's fine.
I think
okay.
Electro's fine.
Venom, Carnage.
Is Elektra from Spider-Man?
Yeah,
I like Hobgoblin,
a Green Goblin, all the goblins.
Demo Goblin. Yeah, all of them.
But then you have, like, Electro,
Carrion.
and that's... and
Carrion's
Sandman is fucking weak.
I don't know. Read Maximum Carnage because there's a lot of villains in that. It's fun.
Yeah,
Well, I'm getting off topic. Did the story work for me? No, it was all over the place. No. And then what score would I give it? I'm gonna. No, got to go with my gut. I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
I'll give it a 3.
Gotta
Almost
go with
made
the
it
gut.
a perfect 2.
you know,
I
Madden
almost did.
19 is a perfect 2, so it was probably slightly better than that.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It was a story, and it went forward, and it made sense. I
It didn't
understand
make
how
any
we got
sense.
from.
You're lying there.
No, I mean, but it went in a straight line. It just didn't make sense. Why whatever?
Yeah,
Fucking-
motivations were weak and
Motivations were not great. The villains were fucking weird and out of place.
mm,
I didn't know how seriously to take anything. I don't know.
yeah.
We gave the Shield the game an 8 after. Well, we just gave Fantastic Four a 7. We gave the Shield the game an 8.
Yeah, it was a way
So-
better chickless game.
Definitely A+ chickless game. We gave Secret Service the Ultimate Sacrifice a 6.
Oh, I
I
could
don't know.
see that. Yeah.
Depends what
Can't
kind of day
question
I was
the
having.
system.
Yep.
No, that's about right. And Die Hard Vendetta got a 5, so that's 2 points less.
Yeah, it's right in between those two. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
All right. Well, there we go. That's it. We did it. I got conversation topics. What do we got for the cool down topic section?
Your time to throw, Mattis.
I handled that so gracefully.
Take some.
All right.
coolness.
So, I got a couple questions. They're all would you rathers, and I want to save the best one for the last. So, would you rather go back to being 18, knowing everything you know now,
yes,
Yeah.
or get $5 million?
18. I could make $5
I could-
million
yeah.
with what I know.
I could just buy Apple
Well,
stock.
actually, maybe I can't because I didn't have money when I was 18.
But you mean you get a job, you know exactly what you need.
Yeah, you're right. I would have never got that DUI.
Yeah, would have definitely not. That would have saved me a couple grand.
Yep. Life would be totally different. I might have finished college.
I might not have drank for 14 years straight.
I'd be healthier.
Oh yeah, it's so hard to get.
I think going back, let's just say.
Wait, is it going to be? Would I go back to 1998 or would I be 18 now?
You go back to 1998 when you were 18.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd
And
put a
redo it.
wager in Vegas that the towers are going to go down.
Oh, I bet on the Patriots in 2001. You can make so much bank off of that.
the Cubbies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forget what year they were in, but I would bet on that.
That's the
16?
problem.
2005?
I forget
Five.
what year it was.
It was-
like, that's the thing.
We had the
I'm
Red
thinking
Sox
about.
one after that.
It was the year of Back to the Future,
2005. Yeah.
You sure about that? You willing to put your savings on that? That's what I'm saying. Like, my memory's clouded. I would have to think of like 10 stocks. That
Would
I
I be able
buy
to
early.
like have 10 minutes to warm up on history before I go back to 18?
Good question. No, you're going back right now.
Well, then I'm just going to spend every day going over history for the last 20 years in case it happens.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I'd definitely. Even if I didn't make a lot of money, I'd
But
be
you
in a better
know, you
place now.
kind of have an idea of when to invest and when to take out.
Oh, it was the White Sox in 2005. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. What was the Red Sox? 2002? I don't even remember.
I don't know. Well, but no, yeah.
But here's the thing. Like, we all know what year it is now. We all know the Chiefs just won the Super Bowl, right?
yeah.
So you could live your entire life just, making some investments, trying to pick up what you remembered and saving it all for this moment. Like, just write it down because this was the one you were the most sure of.
Even if I don't remember now what year it is, when they got to the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure I could pick who won each one. So I could put a large wager on that.
Yeah, it was 2016. It was 30 years after. Yeah. I could remember that now.
I mean, I would remember like invest in Netflix stock, invest in Google, invest in Apple, but
Fucking yeah, Google, Apple.
Yeah. Amazon.
Yeah. Amazon was dirt cheap when I was 18 years
Yeah.
old.
Fucking YouTube or eBay even.
Yeah.
PayPal, all that shit.
that's true.
Fucking
'cause
get a couple
I guess,
Bitcoins way back when and sell to idiots now.
Yeah, fucking
yeah.
A. Get some
I guess you could
bathing apes or whatever.
Yeah. Some NFTs.
You could, I suppose, see like when new stocks or new IPOs are coming out, and if it's something you recognize,
Yeah.
as like a
there you
successful
go.
company, you just buy
I
it.
guarantee I'd be able to make enough money just guessing on what I remember.
Yeah, I think I could do it. I would either way. I think $5 million today isn't going to get me.
No, it'd get me almost out of debt, and that's about it.
Now, $5 million. I mean, that would get me a nice house. I could sell.
You would
this
still have to
house.
work.
No, I'd be fine.
Yes.
You could probably invest it and just live on it.
Yeah, but you'd still have to work.
I could. I wouldn't have to. With
Think
how much I
about
pay
it,
for
5
this
mil.
house, I could live here.
Oh, you just rent this house for the rest of your
Yeah.
life.
Well, I'd buy it. And then, yeah, I don't think it would be that bad.
I mean, you can get a house in that area that's pretty okay for $200,000, $300,000.
Not for 200 anymore.
No, you'd have to at least pay
Really?
like $350 to get a decent one.
Yeah.
Like in town?
Yeah. The house up the street for me just went for 360.
You fucking serious? What about
Something like your
Residence
parents'
Park?
house would probably be $500,000.
Yeah, easily.
Jesus Christ! Really?
Uh-huh.
Dude, stuff by me is even crazier. So
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
That's insane.
You could buy
That's
Lee Heighton
impressive.
with $5 million, though.
yeah, it's true.
Who would want it?
What?
Got him.
Reminds
Okay,
me of
here's
that
the second
old
question.
classic joke. Why is it called a toothbrush? Or no, it's not.
No,
How do you know a toothbrush was invented in Lee Heighton?
because it was invented anywhere else, it'd be called a teeth brush.
I never heard that. That's fantastic. Oh, and it applies to any town?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can use that. Use that in some Virginia
Yeah.
jokes.
I'm going to
funny.
use it all the time. I'm in the South. Are you kidding me? Oh, Christ. All right, second question. So for me, I don't know if I'd go back to 18. I'd have to really think about it because I think with $5 million right now, I would still have to work, but I could make some moves
Yeah.
that
yeah.
maybe I could retire a little bit earlier, but if I go back to being 18, there's no guarantee I ever meet my wife.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you know what I
well,
mean?
stuff like that too. You also don't know if you're going to live because your whole life is going to
Yeah, you could
change.
easily just die when you turned 18.
Yeah, you get hit by a bus like the day after.
You could get on a plane and forget that it crashed.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm sure there's some Final Destination bullshit happening.
Well, let's take it a step back. Let's make it a little bit simpler. And we're going to
Okay.
ask you guys a would you rather question.
All right, I'll take another would you rather. Let's go.
I already know your answer, Chump Slap, but here's the question. Would you rather win an Olympic gold medal,
Second option.
a piece of the aggro crag?
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know if it was last
I
week
just
or
saw
2
that
weeks ago.
question pop up and I remember we just talked about it like 2 weeks ago, yeah. I feel like when I
think
watch
an aggro
those
crag
shows,
piece would sell for more.
Yeah, I would
actually.
think so.
can you imagine like being 40, having a dinner party, relaxing, people come over and they're like, "What's that?" Like, "Oh, that?" That's the piece of the fucking aggro crag I took home with me when I dominated it.
I'm looking at today on eBay.
$189.99. Oh, it's not even.
It's not even the real piece though.
No.
I mean, I can 3D print one that glows in the dark. That's kind of.
I mean, the custom ones are going for like 200. So if you had a real one,
Yeah.
how much? Let's see if you can get a. I'm sure you can get a gold medal Olympics on eBay too.
I don't know if this is an actual one.
We're just talking about things we're looking at on eBay right now. So the aggro crag, for those of you that aren't paying attention, was the reward one for the conquering the final obstacle on the TV show Guts, which was a game show. That was kind of in the similar vein to Double Dare, but more athletically focused.
There's some gold medals on eBay selling for $30. I assume they're real.
Shut up.
Did you guys hear like the last couple Olympics, they've just been plating them too? It's not like an actual piece of gold.
That's what I mean. Like an
But,
actual aggro crag.
It's $30 for 2012 London, 35 for 2010 Vancouver, 45 for Sydney, 35
So are
from
we all in agreement?
1976.
It's the aggro crag. We'd rather.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I would assume you'd get like all the glory or whatever you get with an Olympic gold medal.
Oh yeah. Name 5 Olympic gold medalists.
Michael Phelps.
Yeah, that was the only one I could think of. Oh, the runner guy.
Simone Biles.
Exactly.
What's his name?
How much fanfare have these people gotten?
You know, now that I think about it, if you won the Olympic gold, you're probably, and I still know who you are, you're either famous for winning 1 billion Olympic golds or you're famous some other way.
Yeah.
Like being a professional hockey player.
I thought you were at least going to bang out Simone Biles too, but
I did say that.
Yeah. Oh, he did say it.
Oh, did you?
I did say Simone Biles. I think you guys might have.
Oh, we might have been laughing at something stupid.
Very much. But speaking of something stupid, I got one more question for you, then we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Now, I need honest answers, and I need a moment to think about it from you guys. But do you guys feel you would be better at being the president of the United States or the Pope?
Pope.
Yeah. Pope puts up with less shit, and his word is infallible.
There's not many people who hate the Pope. You know what I mean? I guess there is.
I mean, yeah, there are.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I could be a cool Pope.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Pope and really changing some
Because,
shit.
I mean, president really doesn't have much power.
I'm changing
they
my
do.
answer. I'd rather be the president because the Pope actually has to do masses all the time.
He doesn't have to.
Well, he does.
You got cardinals and shit there.
Yeah, but
Well, that's why you're also the Pope, so you can make mass whatever you want.
you have
That's
to
a
do
good
like
point.
Easter and Christmas and shit.
You don't have to. You can change that shit.
You're the fucking
You're in
Pope.
charge now. That's what I'm saying.
But if it does get annoying, the president, you're done in 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. Pope, you can relinquish the popedom.
That's true.
Papacy, I guess is the word.
What would your name be if you were Pope?
Pope Dick Long and hanging.
Dick Long, that's a good one. I'd be Pope Rad Bradley. That's what I'd be.
Brad.
I wanted to be Pope Nick Cage.
Doesn't it have to be from the Bible?
I think they can make it whatever they want.
Rad
Yes.
Bradley's in
What is
there.
the Pope now? Francis?
Yeah.
Or is,
In the New Testament that I wrote, there's a Rad Bradley.
I'd be Pope Jesus.
Oh, that's the best one.
We are rebooting this shit. We're starting with Pope Jesus.
Pope Jesus.
But the question is, which do you think you'd be better at?
Oh.
The president would be easier. So much easier.
Yeah, the president doesn't do anything.
I mean, you do some things, but you've got like 30,000 guys to help you do it.
Yeah.
Hey, sign this. Vote veto or sign this bill.
I mean, we've had some shitty presidents who don't do jack shit, so I think I could do that.
Yeah, comparatively, I don't know what popes have done.
The only real backdraw I see to the presidency thing is just doing so many social like interactions and bandwidth and talking to people. I just get fucking exhausted.
Well, the Pope does the same shit, just so you don't hear about it because we're Americans.
I think, though, I'd be better at being... If I'm being honest with myself, I'd probably be better at being the president just because I know a lot more about that, as in
the United
country
States
we're in, than
Yeah.
anything about Catholicism.
I know a lot about Catholicism, but I wouldn't want to be around anybody who's that into it that they're a high up in the
Yeah.
But you're
Catholic
still
Church,
their
right?
boss. You're still the
I know,
number
but
one.
I wouldn't. They'd still just annoy me.
There's a lot of pedophiles around.
Yeah, a lot of weirdos who think like hate gays and shit too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be around that.
There's a lot of that being president, though, too.
You're right.
So are we going with president? I'll go with president.
I'm going president.
Yeah,
I think I could
I
bang
think-
out
stay
that
in
guy.
America too.
I'd be better at being the president. I think it'd be more fun if I was the Pope.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Dude,
do
you have the
that.
whole town to yourself.
I know. Yeah,
Change
that is pretty neat.
Anyway,
Enough talking.
what would your Pope
All right,
name
well-
be?
Pope Jesus.
Yeah, send Chump Slap a message and
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were going in the end thing. All right. If you want to send us an email about the best Pope names and what your Pope name would be, where would you send the email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, you can send it to plottytime@gmail.com, and I'll tell you why you can't beat Pope Jesus.
Yeah, Pope Jesus should be written down after chickless ones.
Oh, Pope Pixelated Chickless.
Pope Jesus Pixelated Chickless? That's something. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something. Hey, if you out there can think of what that is, where could you send that to us on the socials, Dr. Syintist?
At Plottytime on Instagram or Threads, or stop by the Reddit and tell us your favorite Pope name.
You can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. Or head over to plottytime.com, which takes you to our eBay store. That does it for us. As always, shout out to Blaine JJ, Drago the Slago, Gamers Little Playground, I Am Panex, and Luis Guzman. Don't trust Dr. Syintist, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.